was rocking. The the rock the rock. I used to be tight when they was just killing the game with the name rock. I was just jealous though. Um, Dame Dash and Jay Z are popping up on my algorithm. I guess the universe want me to talk about this. Not really. I mean, I want to talk about it. Um, so Dame's third of Rockefeller Records is being auctioned off. Am I correct? Has that happened yet? Is it happening? What we doing? What happened? Has it happened? I'm pretty sure it didn't happen because if it would have happened by now, that I'm sure would have popped up on my algorithm. At this point, I'm just getting a bunch of like, all right, so here's what it is. Like, to all of those who might not be in the know, Jay-Z, Dame Dash, and Biggs were the three co-owners of Rockefeller Records. Now, somewhere along the line, they all parted ways, or some version of that. I think Jay-Z and Biggs are still cool with each other. Um, and but the company, Dame still owned a third of the company. And Dame is in the situation where I believe he lost the lawsuit. Like somebody was trying to sue him for something and they won. And in order to pay for that, it's being stated that he has to auction off his third of Rockefeller Records to pay that lawsuit. And Dame doesn't he doesn't seem to be like he doesn't seem to be exhibiting any emotional attachment to it. You know what I mean? Whether he has one or whether he doesn't. He's not showing that. He's just like, yo, like I don't it ain't doing nothing for me one way or the other, something along those lines. He's like, he probably just want to be apart from that, the memory of all of what may have what went down over there, right? um Me personally, I mean, although this is just, a business move and all that, it just reminds me of the whole, it reminds me of their history, their good history. Makes me think of all of the dope records they made. Yeah, I was, jealous that they was killing the game with the name Rock, but, I was still always a fan. Like, I ain't never dissed. Like, I never really had nothing. I never had nothing bad to say about them. You know what I'm saying? I was just tight. You know what I'm saying? If I used to rap over all of their beats on my mixtapes and stuff like that. But you know, all good things come to an end. They say. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if that's necessarily true. That may be true. It's probably true. But what I do know to be, what I have been able to observe, just in all group dynamics or family dynamics or crew dynamics, should I say, right? Like in the music industry, we come in the game with a group of people, right? And those of us who come in through a crew, even those of us who don't come in through a crew, you you start out this job with a group of people. This is not a job you do by yourself, even if you're a solo rapper, right? There are people who help you with the rest of the stuff. Start out this job with a group of people. These people are your coworkers, right? By default. Even whether it feels like work or not, right? How many people, how many of you are still working with the same coworkers 20 and 30 years later? How many of you still have the same friends from 20 or 30 years ago. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Things are bound to grow apart. Pause if applicable. Pause, protesters. Get your ass out of here. The rest of y'all, welcome to the nation. Monster Nation, that is. Pardon me if my shirt wrinkle. I'm the host around here. I'm the tour guide, the president. I'm the king. I'm the landlord, owner, tenant, the janitor. I'm off the damn floor. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications. If you're trying to be a taxpayer and citizen of the nation, leave a super thanks or Cash App. We actually prefer the Cash App. The tag will be in the description along with the Bandcamp link for all of y'all who would rather hear me rap than to hear me yap. It's wild. I got wild mixtapes on there and all of that. And have fun. Don't order none of the shirts yet. We going through a little, you know what I'm saying? We moving things around over there in the merch department. You understand what I'm saying? So lay off of those. I'll let you know when it's. I should just disable that part. Anyway, I'll let y'all know. Just don't, you know what I'm saying? When we get it together, and, you know what I mean? To everybody who got an order in already, my bad. We working on it. It's on the way. Yeah. So yeah, Jay and Dame. I was heartbroken when they broke up. Like I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. I didn't like it at all. But you know, it was said that, you know, it's a whole bunch of speculations to why. I know one of the things that people always say is like people don't, Dame was rubbing people the wrong way, pause, with his abrasive style of negotiation or conversation or whatever have you. You know what I mean? I've watched Dame in a lot of interviews, and he always, you know what I'm saying, he always maintained the point, like, look, if you can't take the way I'm saying it, then you're a sucker. I ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying, I ain't got like pay attention to the message, not the way I'm saying it. If you can't handle the way I'm saying it, then that's on you. You know that. That's been Dame's, Dame has maintained that position for a long time. And while I can say that Dame has had some solid points over the years, like a lot of the things that Dame has been saying have been, have really been, have turned out to be on point, in hindsight, being 2020. Sometimes he might say something and, it may have seemed outlandish or whatever, in the moment, but down the line, you'd be like, yeah, the boy Dame, that boy fast on his toes. But here's one thing: if I was Dame's friend, you understand? I don't even know if I've ever met Dame. I'm sure I met Jay before. You know what I mean? But I don't know if I've ever met Dame. You know what I mean? Seeing myself in a picture with Biggs and Jay. Anyway, that's besides the point. If I could say anything to Dame on the matter, if I could say anything to Dame about anything at all, not like it, he's his own man. He's not really going to listen. We all see what type of, you know what I'm saying? We see what type of time Dame be on. But I'm just saying, like, if I could say anything, if I could lend, if I was his friend, I would say this to him. I would say, Dame, you have to ask yourself, what's more important when you're delivering a message? I mean, because, if let's say you're trying to save your people. Let's say you're trying to save, someone's life is on the line and that life matters to you, right? Is it more important for the person who needs to receive this message to receive this message, or is it more important for you to be authentically what you consider yourself to be? Because as humans, we versatile. You can be this way, that way, that way, and that way, and still be authentic, in my opinion. Because we're not all just one way. You know what I mean? So yeah, like that's the question. What's more important, them receiving the message or you being, saying it how you want to say it, being authentic? Because if the message is important, you know, I think, I think most people, I don't know what most people would choose. I know what I think the answer is. You understand what I'm saying? And because of that, you know, it makes me a fluid, my style of communication is flexible. Pause. You know what I'm saying? It's fluid, bendable. Pause. I'm just trying to irritate the pause protesters right now. I'm sorry, that's childish of me. But yeah, so in the process, Jay has put word out there like, yo, whoever buy this jumper of, this stake in Rockefeller, it should be noted that reasonable doubt is coming back to me, pause, in what, like another 6 years or whatever, because I believe, I guess in the contract, the paperwork states the rights to the masters revert to over, transfer back to the artist in, 30 years or whatever it states in the contract. So that's the thing. That's in a lot of the contracts, right? But what Dame is like, Dame basically like, a statement was released from Jay-Z side or whatever. And Dame basically hit back with a post like, bruh, I don't care what none of them saying. We're not talking about the sale of an album. We're talking about the sale of a third of a company, not just the album. I guess the Jay-Z mind, he feel like the only thing really valuable on that company is that album. So, I don't know. I'm speculating. Anyway, what y'all think? Did y'all see my new video? Me and my boy Rusty Jukes? It is fire, B. You know what I'm saying? We going. The album is called Crownsville. You know what I'm saying? You take the B off and you put a C on it. You know what I'm saying? Damn, it's blue. I know all of the blue flag niggas just would love that, right? Yeah, but anyway, the album is coming out on the 23rd of August, man. We having an album release party. If you in the New York area, you know what I'm saying? You want to tune in, tap in, pause, and get with us. You know what I mean? What is it going to be? Is it Sour Mouse or is it Sugar Mouse? Sugar Mouse. Pause. Yo, if you made it to the end of this video, put 4 diamonds in the comments. All right. This is the rock. Rock on rock going. ROC with a K on the back, trick. Big rock with a K on the back, trick.